What's up guys, welcome back to Atlas, and I am at a trading post which I will explain in a moment. I'm just trying to moor up here on this little dock type thingy so I can unload some cargo in a minute. But yeah, this is Ghost Trading Post in G9 on the EU official PvE server, Wales Solitude. And yeah, this is amazing. I found this a few weeks ago. I was going through Reddit. I was trying to find how to trade on Atlas. Like, is there a trading community? You know, like, what is going on? Like, because I know there's an economy somewhere in game. There must be. And I come across Ghost Trading Post, and it's absolutely awesome. It's a Discord channel. The link's in the description below if you want to join. A really friendly bunch of people on there. I think at the moment there's between 300-400 people on there, something like that. And yeah, it's really active. There's daily auctions. They do like games and stuff. They do like trivia night and stuff, which is pretty fun. They do giveaways. They do all sorts of stuff. It's a really cool community. And the guys that run it all, Ghosts, who own this island and another island, think it might be that one over there. Anyway, they own another island in G9. They're doing a great job with this. They run a really cool, tight ship kind of thing. It's super organised. I will jump over it and we'll show you this. I'm struggling to get on there because of the little shooting there, but we'll sort that out later. So yeah. As you can see, this is the auction house. This is the auction house island. And what you do, once I've shown you around here, I'll try and bring up like the Discord channel on the screen and show you how it works. But what you do is you join the Discord channel. There's daily auctions. If you wanted to purchase stuff that was in the auctions, you would bid in the Discord channel in the particular auction room on the channel. And then you would be directed, if you won an auction, to the auction house, Ghost's auction house in G9. And it is just here. So this top island in G9 is the auction house. Oh my god, that's a cobra. And you'd be directed to Ghost's auction house. And then you'd come inside and you've got this amazing place. It's really cool. You've got the guards here, look, in their awesome uniform, with some lock boxes and stuff. Everything's labelled, which I like. Lovely touch. Could do with a lick of paint, guys. Could do with a lick of paint, but I'm not judging. All good. Yeah, so you would bid on your auction that you want to purchase. Then if you won, you'd get directed to the auction house, and they would give you a room and a floor. And floor one has a load of rooms, and as you can see here, they're all labelled, and depending obviously who was selling it, they would send you to their room. And then you would be given, I believe, you get given a PIN code for the room once you've handed over the gold. And I believe you'll meet one of the auctioneers from Ghost in the auction house. You will drop your gold. They will give you the PIN number for the room. And then you would find the room. So here's my one. And then you would put in the PIN code you've been given. And then you'd go inside. And then you've got the different boxes here. So if you was buying item plans, obviously it'd be in the bookshelf. You've got storage box there for items and stuff. And then if you're buying resources, obviously it'd be in the resource chest. And again, you would use the PIN number to open whichever box you need to get into. And that would be the transaction complete. And then obviously PIN code to get out again. But that's how it works. A really simple idea, really cool idea. And like I said, it's really popular at the moment, as far as I can tell. There's also a few other trading rooms in the Discord. So if you go on the Discord, there's a tab on the side with links to other Discords, and they might be selling services. It might be like a transport company. It could be an animal trader company, and they will help you tame stuff or sell you animals. So there's all sorts of stuff on there. And one thing I realised straight away when I joined this server, the Discord server, was Atlas is not dead, despite what you might think and what you might see online. It's not dead. It's not in a great place. Let's be honest. You know, it is quiet. It's not doing as well as what they would hope. You know, the devs, etc. But it's not dead. That's for sure. And this place proves it. To be honest, like I said, it's super active. There's, I mean, I can't believe they. I don't know how they got the time to do it. It's so crazy. But like I said, every day there's auctions. And all sorts of stuff to be sold. They even sell islands and things like that. You can go on there and purchase islands that other companies are selling. It's a really, really cool idea, and it's what Atlas needs. This game, you know, needs something like that where you can trade in game and create the in-game economy. This was always the intention with this game, was to have this trade economy. And Ghosts are absolutely nailing it. It's absolutely amazing. I can't, honestly, I cannot like big them up enough. It's crazy the job they're doing. And like I said, they're really, really friendly. And also, all the other people on the server are really sound. There's a few other companies that are really active on there that are really, really awesome and really friendly, really helpful. And yeah, it's amazing. So if you're looking to trade stuff on Atlas and you've been wondering how you trade things and how you can, if you've got a lot of gold saved up, how you can use that gold to buy things you actually want rather than just wasting it on cosmetics and stuff, this is where you need to go. You need to go to Ghost Trading Post. Discord links in the description below. And you can go on there, watch the auction, see if anything pops up. And when I say I like the stuff, they auction everything. I mean, you can go on there and they might be selling 200% cannons, you know, insane sails, ship planks, decks. There's even a few people on there that sell full ships. They'll sell you the full components to go ahead and put the ship together. There's also, like I said, links to other trades, including who I mentioned before, Davy Jones. Or Shu on Twitch. I bet I've got his name wrong again. Anyway, he makes insane sales, really, really detailed sales. If you want him to like custom make sales, he'll do that for you at a price of like 1 to 2k gold, I think it is, for most large sales. And yeah, it's insane how much stuff you can find on there and what you can get done. And how many more times am I going to say insane? I've just realised I've said that a million times. Anyway, that is the trading post. I've got a load of tin I'm trying to sell, which I've got to unload, but I've just realised I didn't bring a bear with me, so that's annoying. So yeah, I might leave it here and go and grab a bear and bring my other ship down here, because I'm wanting to build a let me bring this Atlas up. I'm wanting to build a warehouse for myself down in this area somewhere around G9. We had G8, but we've lost it because all my mates haven't logged on. And it's been too much for me to maintain everything. And yeah, obviously my main base is up here in N1, and I'm looking, I need to get something further down here, so that's what I need to be doing next. So I can have a warehouse and I can just store stuff, and when I think something's worth selling, I can just run it out the warehouse over to here and build a little transport ship to bring stuff over here from wherever I build the warehouse. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video explaining the trading post and how you can find it. And again, just to put out there that Atlas isn't dead, despite what people will tell you. It is a small community at the moment, but it's an active community. And if you can get into the channels like this, and like I said, there's links to a lot of other channels in our Discord. I say ours, I'm not nothing to do with it, but in the Ghost Discord. And like I said, it opens up all these other doors to lots of things. It's a great place to come and hang out and get involved in. So yeah, let's jump onto the Discord channel. So this is the Discord. This is Ghost Trading Post. This is where the magic happens, so to speak. And yeah, this is where you'll get taken to when you click the link in the description below to Ghost Trading Post. Like I said, in-game, and with the auction house, this is all done via the auction house rooms down the bottom here in the auction house section of the Discord channel, down here on the left. And you'll join the chat room when you click the link below, and yeah, it'll bring you into the server, obviously. Just quickly, I've just remembered in the auction house, I didn't mention, if you want a room in the auction house, the way that happens is if you're selling stuff, you don't just get given one on joining the Discord channel, obviously. That's for the traders. So if you've got stuff to sell, Speak to the auctioneers. You've got admins at the side, and you've got auctioneers. You can see there is, who's that? Baby Medusa. So you've got Medusa online right now. So if you logged on in Medusa online, you'd speak to the auctioneer Medusa, and she'll point you in the right direction. If you've got anything you want to sell, obviously then they would sort you out with a room and a pin code and all that, and then they would you would place your items in the appropriate storage. So if you were selling item plans, you would put them in the bookshelf. Then you would, if you had a special request, or you were looking for a certain amount of money or something like that, you would leave a note in the bookshelf with the item. You get the notes from the lobby part of the auction house. So outside where your room will be, there'll be a bookshelf around the centre pillar where the stairs are, and there'll be notes in there that you can take out and use. Fill out a note. You could just leave a note saying, I'm looking for, I don't know, 5k for this particular item. Leave it in the bookshelf with the blueprint you was trying to sell, if that's what you was doing. And then they would then try and auction it with that price in mind. And they'll always try and get you the best price with the auctions. You know, so if you had a reserve on it, obviously they would, you know, make sure you got that or it didn't sell. But if you don't put a reserve in it and you just say, I'm just auctioning this, they'll just start at an appropriate bid, and hopefully you'll get a good outcome from it. But, you know, it's an auction, so you might not always get what you're expecting. So bear that in mind if you're auctioning. But you can trade items as well. You can just trade items. You can go on, we'll go through some of the channels and you can arrange to sell stuff on there. But anyway, if you wanted a room in the auction house, you would speak to one of the auctioneers, and that's what that was for. That room I've got was because I'm trying to sell some resources. And yeah, you get given a room with a pin code, and that is how you auction stuff. Back to the Discord channel. So you would join the chat room, like I said, when you click that link down below. And I'm going to keep saying it because you need to click that link down below to join the channel. And then along the side, you've got all the different rooms here. You can see there's a lot of them. You've got all the ranks and stuff if you're interested in all the ranks and roles. Like right now, there's 83 Friends of Ghosts, which is what you'll join as, just a basic member. 83 people online right now. And there's 278 people offline right now, and a lot of these people are active as well. It's just that it just happens to be offline right now. Like I said earlier, I'd say there's probably about 200 or 300 active people on the server, and there's about 300 to 400 people that have joined the server. So that's quite a lot of people and bearing in mind this is all for the EU PvE as well. Whether it's Xbox or PC, this is for the Wales Solitude. I believe that's what our server's called, isn't it? The EU PvE server. That's all them people are in that server, so it's quite a big number, really. So yeah, if you want to know about all the different ranks and stuff, like you've got VIP members, streamers, high rollers, blah blah blah. That's all in ranks and roles. You can look through this. And if you're a YouTuber or a streamer like I am, you can contact one of the admins like Scylla, who's just logged on, and tell them what you do, and they will give you access to the community content channel and the streamers channel. So if you're a streamer, you can drop your link in the streamer channel, and if you make videos like I do, you can leave links to your videos in that channel. So really, really helpful if you're like me and you're, you know, playing Atlas. Obviously on an Atlas trading channel, it's a pretty nice thing to have. So yeah, if you're, you know, like I said, if you're a streamer or a YouTuber, speak to one of the admins and you can get access to that too. Then you got things like the screenshot channel, which I really like. I love taking screenshots, I love sharing my screenshots, and I love looking at other people's screenshots. And yeah, it's a nice little thing. We've also got further down, we've got pictures of pets and stuff, which is always a good look. Good thing to look through. It's always funny, and some cute pets on there, including a snake. I mean, come on, that's cute, right? Eating its dinner. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff on it. It's really fun to look through it and speak to people about things or whatever. Pictures of ships, and this is one of the ships I've mentioned before. Not this ship in particular, but Davy Jones' shoe. This is the guy I mentioned in, I think it was on my container port video last week. I mentioned him. He makes custom sails for you. You can get him to make a custom sail. I'm sorry if I've got this wrong, but I think it's like 1 to 2k depending on what you're asking for a custom large sail. depending what type of sale I think it is. But it's somewhere like, but it's like 1k around there. And he'll make you custom sails, and he'll also make you full boats, including ones like this. Look, and he's got set designs that he uses. So if you wanted this boat, he would make you another boat exactly like this, paint it the colours you want, and put the custom sails on that you wanted. You know, like that. That's the kind of detail he gets. Really, really nice and really well done. Super detailed. Yeah, and there's lots of pictures of his on here. You can go to his channel, actually. I'll get to that in a moment. But you can go to his Discord through this Discord, and you can see all his price listings. You can see all the other projects he's done. I haven't actually spoke to him, but he does a really, really great job, and I really love looking at the screenshots of what he's been up to. And this was actually for a giveaway, which another thing we'll mention in a moment. You know, we do giveaways on the channel. Not we, I don't. I have nothing to do with it. Ghosts do giveaways on the channel. So yeah, there's that kind of stuff. You've got base showcases and things like that. Look, all that kind of cool stuff to get involved with and get to know people. Useful links, always helpful. And then other traders, this is where you can find Davy Jones's channel, Crimson Hangout, there it is. So you could join here and then join his channel and go and speak to him and look at what he's doing, and if there's something you want him to build, you can get him to build it for you. There's lots of other things on here as well. There's some more marketplaces. Yeah, Pink Pirates Market, trading post there. You got Jolly Roger Company, they do breedable tames and taming. So yeah, they're an animal trader. All sorts of stuff. Another auction house there, you get the idea. There's lots of stuff on here. By joining this, you can then join all these things. And like I said, Crimson Hangout, that's where Davy Jones is if you want some custom sales. Down here we've got the marketplace. You can look at the how to sell. It will tell you how to sell things, and the information you need to give to the admins and the auctioneers to be able to sell things if you're trying to get them to do it for you. You've got the market chat room here. You can like talk trade and ask on, you know, what prices things should be, things like that. People are pointing in the right direction or give you the what they have as their going rates kind of thing. Trader reviews. If you got a trade that you're using, you can get people to leave reviews here and point you in your direction, or you can leave a review of someone else you've used and point them in their direction. Islands for sale. You can sell islands on here. You can purchase islands. It's really, really cool. They do sell. Here's one here. Sold for 40k, I think. This one sold for 40k. That one sold for 100k. These ones haven't sold yet, including my island if you're interested. N1, 35k. If you want an island, come and buy it. Loads of metal up there. So yeah, you can sell all sorts and buy all sorts on here. You've got all the animals down here as well, look. People selling lions and things like that. And they'll give you all the stats that animal's got, and the price they're looking for, and where they're trading from. And then further down, you've got looking to buy. You can let people know in here that you're looking to buy something, obviously, and you can let people know in this one, which we've just put on. I keep saying they've put on. Ghosts have just put this on this week. They're looking to sell, so you can offer your items up for here, and people can contact you if they're interested. Then you've got the auction house, what we're all here for, the auction house. You've got the rules here. Please read the auction house rules. If you join the server and you're trying to use the auction house, please, please, please read the rules. Especially like this thing down here. How to bid, because this caused some confusion recently, even though it's very, very clear right here. Example bids 1,000, 1k, 1.1. Increments must be of 200 gold. So yeah, it's all very, very clear. So just read the rules right here, and you'll be able to understand what you need to do and not get confused with anything. And if you're unsure, ask in the general chat at the top, where you'll join in the chat room at the top there in Ghost Hub. Ask in there if you're not sure, and people will help you out. Don't feel anxious about it or feel like you're going to get shit on or anything like that. There's none of that on this channel. It's a really, really helpful channel. Everyone's really friendly. And yeah, you'll get pointed in the right direction or given the correct advice, or pointed towards someone that will be able to help you, i.e. one of the admins or one of the people that have been on the server a long time, or things like that. People that will know, they'll point in the right direction. And then like down here, so we've got the specials. This is where they auction islands sometimes, and other unusual things that you might auction, including things like this, a full mythical brigantine, which sold for 100k, which is pretty awesome. And then there's another specials room there. And these are all the auction rooms. This is where the daily auctions take place. And you can just come on here. I leave my notifications on, so I get on my phone all day long. It's going off with all the different auctions. And when I'm on my breaks at work, or if I'm at home on my day off, whatever, I'm not doing anything, I'll go through it and see what things are selling for. I just go through it to get like the idea of prices and things like that, just to keep an eye on things. But yeah, like I said, they're daily. You can come on here and check out what's going for sale. And there's a lot of really nice stuff on it. You got the mythical cannons, mythical tools, mastercraft stuff as well. Like even like sometimes mastercraft stuff's quite good. Mythical stuff isn't always necessarily the best items, by the way. Obviously, if you get a really high rolled one, it will be, but you can get a crap mythical item, and just because it's mythical doesn't necessarily mean it's better than, like, you could get a legendary item that would roll like really high durability or damage or something. So just bear that in mind, and that is why sometimes you might see a certain grade of item go for a lot more than you're expecting. And equally, you might see a mythical thing go for a lot less than you're expecting. It'll probably be because of the stats and things like that. But yeah, you can come on there and like check out. So you got there 189% mythical ship cannon, went for 3,500 gold. And that might have gone up the day before and might have gone for 2 grand. It might go up later and go for 10 grand. You just don't know. It depends who's online and who's bidding. It's an auction house at the end of the day, so you never know what anything's going to go for. Obviously, you'll probably have like a rough idea of what you want to pay for it or what you think it's worth. That's fine. If it goes too high for you, then don't bid any higher. But yeah, you never know. You might end up getting a bargain. You might end up getting a lot less than what you think. Sometimes things go randomly and you're like, bloody hell, I can't believe that went for that price. So it's interesting just to watch it, really, and see what people are paying for stuff and what's going for what money. And like I said, it's a good way to build up your knowledge and try and work out what things are worth. So yeah, that's about it, really. There's a lot more auction rooms. They're all the same, really. Like I said, they've got different auction rooms because they have so much stuff being auctioned at the same time. That's how it all works. We've also got this room, which is pretty cool, the Lucky Dip. You can just bid money, and it's a lucky dip. You don't know what you're going to get, kind of thing. Pretty cool. So yeah, that is Ghost Trading Post. Big shout out to Ghosts, the admins, the auctioneers, and also some of the VIP members or just members in general. There's a lot of really helpful people, like Jade springs to mind right away. She's always online, always helpful. I make that sound like she doesn't do anything else but play Atlas, but I mean, she's active on the channel and always quick to help people and give information. It's a really friendly and helpful community, and I cannot recommend it enough. If you're playing Atlas and you're on the EU server PvE, join the channel. Get involved, even if you don't intend on selling anything, or you don't intend on purchasing stuff, you just want to sell stuff, or you just want to be part of the trading community. Come and join in and get involved and see what you think. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. Like I said, there's also, I didn't mention this, there's also events like Trivia Night. If I can find out, it's Trivia Night. Look, we do the different trivia type things. It happens a few times a week. There's a leaderboard and things like that. And I think there might be some other games eventually or something. But yeah, it's just a really nice, fun place to be and to be involved in and get to know people. And you'll bump into people in game as well. It's really cool. So yeah, hit that link below. Come and join Ghost Trading Post. And yeah, just one more time, a massive shout out to Ghost for setting this up. The reason why I'm so impressed and I'm so eager to big them up, kind of thing, is because this was the intention for Atlas from the get-go. It was meant to have this in-game economy like Eve and things like that, games like that, and it never really happened. And obviously the game's been struggling recently, and a few devs have walked away the last couple of weeks, took other jobs, etc. Plus Arc Genesis coming out and kind of pushing Atlas down the pile a little bit. And yeah, the economy never really came to be. But Ghosts have made this happen. And there are other channels which you can access, like I said, through the tab down here on the other traders. So there are other marketplaces as well, but obviously this is the first one I've been involved with. And it's people like this making this economy happen. And if you're just playing in Atlas and you're not getting involved in these channels, you will be none the wiser to even being there. And that's why when you go on Reddit, you'll see people slating the game, saying there is no game and the game's dead and there's no community. Brother, you're playing it wrong. You're in the wrong place. What's going on? They're not looking. They're not speaking to people. This trade channel is alive and well. Like I said, there's 300 to 400 people on here. Probably 200 to 300 active members. That's just this one channel. One channel. And like I said, there's plenty of others in the Discord you can get access to. So yeah, get involved, check it out, and open up a whole new world in Atlas, and you'll be surprised by how active the game actually is. So yeah, I'm not going to waffle on anymore. I don't want the video to be too long, but I really hope this is helpful. I really hope you find it interesting, and I really hope you click that link down below and come and join Ghost Trading Post. And when you do, give the guys a shout out and let them know what a fantastic job they're doing, because it is amazing. And yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.